guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me all drugstore products. I put a poll up on Twitter and this is the video you guys all wanted to see, hence why I'm filming it all for you today. So this is sort of the everyday sort of glam makeup look that I've come up with using all drugstore products. So if you want to see how to create this look and what products I was using, then keep watching the video. Okay guys, so as I said at the start of the video, this is going to be a drugstore get ready with me. Everything is drugstore apart from my eyebrows, which are already done, which I just use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, and I use the shade Taupe if anyone is wondering. Next I'm going to move it straight onto my face and I'm going to start using the L'Oreal Paris. This is the Infallible Mattifying Base Primer. Literally just going to rub this all over my face with my fingers. This is a really silicone-y primer, so if you don't like that then I wouldn't recommend it, but it does keep your makeup on quite well throughout the day, so it does the job. Next I'm going to move on to foundation, and I'm going to be using the Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation, and this is in the shade Vanilla. That's number 52 on the packaging. So I'm literally just going to dot some of this all over my face. I can actually film this video for you guys today because this is probably the palest you've ever seen me. I've got like no fake tan on, so I literally feel like naked. I think I've got too much. Sorry, we'll work with it, we'll work with it. We'll make it work. And I'm just going to buff that in. Use my Zoeva 104 buffing brush to buff that into my skin. I would say this foundation probably gives like a light to medium coverage. I wouldn't say it covers absolutely everything on your face, but it's nice for sort of everyday wear. If like you want a cheap alternative to like wear something to work or to school. For concealer today, I'm going to take the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this is in the shade Porcelain, so I think this is the lightest one. Just a tip for you UK girls who can't get hold of this concealer. This is now being sold on Beauty Bay. I didn't actually get mine off there. I got mine off Amazon purely because I couldn't wait until someone stocked it in the UK. But yeah, Beauty Bay do this concealer now, and it is so good. It's literally full coverage and it's so cheap. I think it's like £3.50 or something like that, so it's a lot cheaper than some concealers in the drugstore by like Maybelline or L'Oreal or something like that, and it literally does the exact same job, so I would highly recommend that. They also have loads of different shades as well, going really dark. I actually have this one here. I use this for contouring sometimes, cream contouring, and this is in the shade Fawn. So for you girls out there with darker skin tones, LA Girl cover your backs as well, so that is always really good. I love it when brands actually go the full length to actually supply every single colour, because then it's just easier for everyone. Okay, now that that is all buffed in, I am going to take my Rimmel London Match Perfection Loose Powder, and this is in the shade 001 Translucent. Oh, transparent, sorry, not translucent, same thing, but you know. I'm going to take this on one of the Real Techniques. I think this is the Bold Metals collection. This is the 300 brush. I just find this brush really good for setting under the eyes. It's very similar to the setting brush by Real Techniques, but I love this one. I think it does the job amazingly. And I'm just going to set under my eyes, on my chin, and also around my nose first, because I know that's where I get my creasing. After that, I'm going to take the Vintage Cosmetic Company stippling brush. This is for powder, apparently it says on the handle, and I'm literally just going to powder the rest of my face so everything is set in place. There we go. I think I'm going to move on to eyes now, so I'll zoom you guys in. Okay, so for eyes today, I'm not going to do anything too crazy. I was thinking I wanted quite a warm brown on my eye today, as I'm not really going anywhere, but I just thought I'd have a little bit of colour on my eyes. So for starters, I'm going to start off with the NYX contour palette, and I'm going to be using the third brown at the bottom. If you guys don't have this palette, then don't worry. I'm sure there's cheaper alternatives at the drugstore. I'm using this partly for eyeshadow as well, and I'm also going to be using it as my contour for my face. So it's not going to be wasted. I'm not just going to be using this for an eyeshadow. It also will be used for my face later on. So I'm going to take my Sigma E40 blending brush, and I'm literally going to take this colour and I'm going to put it in the crease of my eye just to give a little bit of definition for the eyeshadow I'm going to be putting all over my lid. The good thing about this contour palette as well is it's just so pigmented, so working these as eyeshadows, it works so well. Now that that is done, I'm going to be taking the Kiko eyeshadow. This is in the shade Cream Crush 06. It's just basically a cream eyeshadow pot which looks like this. It's just a beautiful shimmery brown colour, and I'm literally going to take this on a Nancy shader brush and I'm going to put this all over my lid. I love this cream eyeshadow so much because it sort of sets down to a powder finish. And because of the little sparkles in the cream, it just makes your eyes look so pretty, and it's really blendable as well. So I'm literally just packing on a few layers just to make the colour really opaque. The thing about using cream eyeshadows as well is you don't have to worry about fallout, so hence why I've done my base first. Then I'm going to take my Sigma E40 brush again with no extra product, and I'm literally just going to buff that in just to make it all look seamless and make sure there's no harsh lines between the crease and the lid colour. For a little bit of inner corner and brow highlight, I'm going to be taking the NYX eyeshadow. This is in the shade Girl Talk. You guys have seen me use this loads of times and I absolutely love it. It is just a gorgeous sort of champagne-y sparkly shade, and I'm literally just going to put this underneath my brow bone just to give a bit of highlight, and also in the inner corner of my eyes. Next, I'm going to be taking the Miss Sporty liquid eyeliner. This is literally my favourite eyeliner of all time. The nib of the wand is just so thin, so it's easy to get a crisp line. And I'm literally just going to be putting a straight black line across my eye because I am going to be putting falsies on. So this is just to sort of cover the lash band. There we go. Next, I'm just going to stick on some false lashes off camera because, as you've probably seen from my last video, it is pretty difficult to put on fake lashes on camera. So I'm literally just going to be using the Primark Sultry lashes. These are the £1 ones. I know they're not from the drugstore, but they're drugstore price. So I'm literally just going to pop these on and I'll be right back. Okay, now that the lashes are all stuck on, I'm just going to coat my real lashes with the Avon Super Shock mascara. This is really good just to sort of feather out your lashes, and I'm going to coat my top and bottom lashes quickly. Okay, and and that is the eyes finished. Really simple and really neutral, but I just thought it was a pretty look to wear. I'm going to zoom you guys out now so we can finish off the face. Okay, so as I said before, we're going to contour with the NYX contour kit. I'm going to be using the second shade in. It is the more sort of mauvey, sort of grey toned brown, and I'm literally going to take this on the Real Techniques 301 Bold Metals brush and just carve out my cheekbones. I'm also just running this really lightly down my nose, just to make my nose appear a little bit slimmer. Okay, after that I'm going to mix this shade and this shade with my Nancy contouring brush. It's sort of an angled fluffy brush, and I'm literally just going to mix my brush into those colours and just blend out that contour, also making sure that I blend upwards as this creates the look of a slimmer face. I'm also just going to put this along my jawline just to contour around that area, and also just around my temples, on the top of my head, just to make that look a little bit slimmer. Feels so much more alive when I've got bronzer on. For blush, I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal Paris blush. This is in the shade Rosewood 145. This is such a pretty sort of rosy mauvey colour, and I'm going to be taking this on a Zoeva Luxe Sheer Cheek brush, which is the 127. I'm just putting that on my cheekbones and just working it just up to that contour slightly, just to give the face a little bit more colour as we've taken it out with the foundation. Next, for highlight, as we cannot forget highlight, I'm taking the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter. This is in the shade Golden Lights. This is such a pretty highlighter, so if you haven't got it, you need to go and get it, and it's only about £3 from Superdrug. Look how beautiful it is. So pretty. I'm just going to apply this to the top of my cheekbones, down my nose and down my Cupid's bow with my Morphe M501 brush. Next for lips, I wanted to keep it fairly neutral, so I'm using the L'Oreal Paris. This is the collection exclusive by JLo. This is the shade JLo's Nude. It just looks like that. Is a really sheer lipstick, but it is really buildable, but it's just such a pretty colour. Literally goes with any makeup look. It's sort of like a My Lips but better colour. And finally, just to set all my makeup in place and make sure it stays on all day, I'm going to be taking the NYX Long Lasting Matte Finish Setting Spray. So guys, that is the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed this all drugstore makeup look get ready with me. Give it a thumbs up if you like these sorts of videos, and I will carry on doing some more. And let me know if you liked me using all drugstore products, because obviously I can make sure I buy some more and do some different variations. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, as I put videos up every Friday evening, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!